Hello, this is going to be a little different episode today for Antique Quest. Not really our Antique Quest episode, but I have for sale a 1969 MGB GT, which is the fastback model. And everybody asks for photos, and we're on such lousy internet here that it takes forever to download any photos. So what I decided to do was I'm just going to make a little video of the body, which is what most of the questions are. And then I can give people a link to the video. So this is really making it easier for me. And if you know anybody that's interested in a classic car, I don't have the time to work on this anymore. I've got the Airstream to work on, so with business I never get around to it, and then winter falls and that's no time to be out here working on it. So anyway, we're just going to give you a quick video of the car. Thanks. Okay, there's the front end. Now that valance, that lower valance under the bumper there, we have a full brand new replacement for, and it's not terrible, but it's a little dinged up where they usually get dinged. You'll notice the overriders, that the metal ones that this year had, are gone. I actually like that look better. Some people put the bar across with the badging on it. Now in the hood, you'll see there's cracks in the paint here, and that was because it got pushed down right there, and I just cracked the paint. It's actually an aluminum hood, so you don't have to worry about rusting on this model. Okay, so let me just open this up. Okay, view inside the engine compartment. Lots of room to work on things. The original twin carburetors, and they're functioning good. The car starts and up first time every time without fail. Now we did last year just put in that Lucas Sports electronic ignition, so I think we'll adjust the timing a little bit because we haven't done anything since we took the points out. But it starts all the time. That's all just surface rust. There's nothing deep there. Okay, just needs a good painting. And I was going to get an aluminum valve cover. Still has the original. Okay, so if I can get a view down the side here, you can see we got little paint blisters along here. Nothing big, no big deal. It's got the spoked rims, which I prefer. Now it has brand new slotted front rotors. They have a little surface rust on them because we're in a greenhouse, which isn't ideal for a car. There's a reason why I should let somebody else take care of it. And when you come along here, you'll see there's just, these slight little paint blisters going on here. Now, down below, it's all blue, but you can see ripples where it's had body work down below. So, there is some Bondo down in that bottom part. We do have panels for the front that go from here all the way down. So this entire place, we have replacement panels for both sides. One is brand new, one is off a used car, but there's nothing wrong with it at all. It does need window rubber seals inside there. That would be one of the main things, I would think. Same thing again, bottom of the door. It's not bad at all. I mean, the thing is drivable the way it sits. Rear quarters, we have this dog leg right here. So we have that section. I don't know if you can see that. Back up a little bit here. I'm not watching the camera. So we have a section that goes from, I think it's about there, and it runs all the way down and comes around this curve. Both brand new replacements for both sides. The spokes can use a paint job. I couldn't decide on the color I liked. Okay, rear window trim, etc. The roof. Squirrels stand up there and have a poop every once in a while. But back here, it's all all decent. You know, it's probably got a little fill down in the very bottom, but doesn't seem bad. Again, little tiny marks along here. The paint job wasn't the best. Now, what I was told when I bought this is it was found in a storage container in BC, and they'd used it for some kind of advertising shoot, and they needed a blue car and they painted it quick. That was how I was told. Let's see if I can get down lower. Okay, then we'll open up the back hatch. And I got the back seat out right now because I'm going to have to put the battery back in, which we take out every winter. And this little back seat, small as it is, does fold down, which gives you a nice hatch back here. You take these pins out, which are kind of unique. And some guys carpet that. And there's your spare and the original jack that goes with these. Just key in like so, fold down. Pretty neat, actually. Quite well. Great hinges on these. Let's bring this back. Really get in the way there. That's the back seat. It's just sitting back here because the battery goes underneath it. Okay, other side. See, I did paint that wheel. Wasn't sure if I liked that color silver, so I didn't go much further. So here's the rear quarter over here, and that's all good. Does have a little blistering right there, but it's all metal. See if I have a magnet here. I think I've got a strong one. Yeah, that's a magnet. Magnet. Yeah, see, it sticks all the way along. This quarter panel is great. So a little bit of chipping along there. Now again, we have this dog leg for this side. So I'm sure there's got to be some filler over here because it's a little ripply. Yeah, right there it gets a little weak. Still sticks, but barely. So, you know, there's some body work there, but the bottom of the doors is good. I think I'm going to take it off this tripod. Or maybe I'll just shrink it down. There. Yeah, you can see where the door seals are. The rubber seals. You can get those, they're pretty cheap. The paint's just coming off there. A little chip paint. Okay, so along this door, I got a little paint chips come off, so you got a little bit of surface rust there. But again, it's all pretty solid. There's the jacking point. Now I do imagine, yeah, there's body work down here, but I mean it's not a ton. There's still a lot of good metal there. Now here's probably where it looks the worst on the whole car. So again, we have this entire piece from this trim line down. So all this, you have a new fender to put on. There's a little blister here on the door, but yeah, it's all metal. Yeah, down here it gets a little less. Right there, you got some Bondo, but like I say, that's all going to be replaced if you want. But it's, you know, it's good enough you could drive it now if you wanted to. Yeah. Okay, so the mirror's been changed. You can see the mark where the other one was. Again, easy stuff to take care of. Chrome's all pretty decent, little vent in there. We replaced this vent piece last year. The new one, it's just an MG magnet, so you can keep the weather out when you're parked. Wipers work, they're a little weak, but it's probably just a connection. Front wheels, again, new rotors on the front. Lots of pad on the back. There is a kink in the brake line at the back. And the rear cylinders would probably need replacing. Look inside. Now, somebody did these kind of buttony door panels, but the original ones I have in the shop come with it, and we have the metal step plates that go here. It also comes with a brand new carpet set. It's still in the box, so where this carpet's all fallen down, there's a brand new one. Now this side has had a new piece of steel put in quite some time ago. There's a little surface rust on here, but it's all very solid. It's riveted in, and underneath it's all undercoated over it. So steering wheel, dashboard, and the various gauges, and no cracks in the Abingdon pillow, as they call it. And I do have the rear view mirror somewhere. And the seats, there is a little break here, a little split in the seam here, sewing job there, little shifter plate where you would have a radio if you wanted one. Personally, doors shut good. Personally, I don't like radios in a sports car. I'd rather listen to the car. Okay, hinges are all good. Now let's see here. And that's where your rear seat goes. Battery goes in under there, which is a bit of a pain, I must admit. It's a single 12-volt battery now, of course. Yep. Doors all shut beautiful on these old cars. Okay. See if I can get some more longer shots. Rad's not leaking or anything. You can really dress these up. They've got aluminum ones you can buy. Prices aren't bad at all. But see, a lot of this is just repainting that bar black, repainting the heater back there. You know, bit of touch up, but like all the inner fender walls are good. Great looking car. Lots of MGBs around, not too many GTs around. Poor man's Aston Martin, they're known as. Okay, so I'll put some pictures up showing the spare parts. We have two, but there's also more over here. We got some Monroe shocks that came with it. We got boxes of parts that all go with it. The fella that had it before me was planning on doing a full restore on it. There's a mirror. Another mirror, side mirror, hoses, all sorts of things in here. Little bits and yeah, all this stuff is, but it all comes with it. Whoever wants it gets everything that goes with it, because I'm not going to need it. So we'll go get its battery back that I've been using in the Airstream just to check some systems, and we'll fire it up. Okay. And that's how easy she starts up every time. No problem. Just needed a little more time for the choke to get out and it'll settle down. Good working motor. That's it, that's all, folks.